The all clear has been given. Jaden Fielding approaches the ball and drives it in the air with his right foot. That is going to be a ball that lands in the end zone for a touchback. Ethan Kaliakmanis, sophomore quarterback from Antioch, Illinois. 52% completions, 1,582 yards. First and 10, Ohio State at Minnesota's 36 in a scoreless first quarter. Kyle McCord gets the snap, fakes a pitch out to the left, looks to throw, get on the left sideline, hits Stover, who's tackled at the 20 of Minnesota. Trainham is behind quarterback McCord in a pistol formation. First and 10, Ohio State at Minnesota's 26. Give to Trainham, running straight ahead. Trainham with blockers to the 15. Trainham to the 10 and taken down at the Minnesota 10-yard line by corner just backfield with quarterback Kyle McCord. First and goal, Ohio State at the Minnesota 9. McCord, arms outstretched, gets the snap, hands Henderson, running left side to the 10. Skates to the 5 and waltzes into the end zone for a 9-yard touchdown. Travion Henderson gives the Buckeyes the first score of the game, 6-0 Ohio State.
Well, what can you say? Excellent drive. Every play was almost a first down for the Buckeyes as they
in the gaps. Kaliakmanis is in a shotgun, gets the snap, hands it off Jordan Newman, and he's taken down, tried to move to his right, and linebacker Cody Simon jumped into the backfield to make the tackle. Buckeyes starting this drive from their own 13-yard line. Low snap, McCord fields it on a bounce, throws on the right side where it's caught by Marvin Harrison to the 18, spins by a defender, chugs his way to the 30, and taken out of bounds at the Minnesota. Buckeyes a 7-0 lead. Kyle McCord out of the shotgun, looks to pass, shoots that down the middle of the field, hits Ibuka, who's dropped at the 29 of Minnesota. Emeka Ibuka dropped by safety Darius Green, but right down the seam. Emeka from the Minnesota 29. Everybody in position. Ball snapped. It's put down. The kick by Fielding in the air toward the uprights. Jaden Fielding, and he has a new season-long 47-yard field goal. Jaden Fielding left with Harrison. Fleming wide right. McCord fakes a handoff, sets to pass, pulls the trigger with a throw on the right side, caught at the 40 of Minnesota by Ibuka, who's taken out of bounds. Mains a tailback and behind his quarterback in a pistol. And a flash sweep handoff Ibuka going left side to the gopher 25. To the 20 goes Ibuka. To the 10-yard line, left sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the Minnesota 5 by safety Coleman Bryce. John Furlman to snap it from the Minnesota 8. Jesse Mirko puts it down at the 16, and the kick is in the air for the field goal, and it is up and good for a 26-yard three-point conversion for Ohio State. Aggressively to end the first half. Gets the snap out of the pistol, hands to Travion Henderson. Straight ahead he goes, now swings it out to the left, gets to his own 40. Henderson to the 50. Henderson gopher territory, left side to the 30. He's got a blocker to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and into the end zone goes Travion Henderson on a 75-yard touchdown run for the Buckeyes on the first play from scrimmage in the third quarter, and it's 19-0 Ohio State.
Well, that changes things a little bit. How about that for Travion Henderson? Emeka Ibuka, outstanding block on the edge. Julian Fleming down the field, an outstanding block. And we've seen Travion Henderson, when he gets an open field, not too many guys can stop him. He raced up the Minnesota sidelines and kind of slowed down a little bit right at the end there and, enjoyed the ride for the last couple of yards.
Minnesota's seen that too. Remember a few years ago, he scored on a 70-plus yard pass play. The shotgun, Jordan Newman, his tailback, is off his right-hand hip. And Kaliakmanis to throw. Pressure coming. He steps up. He's going to be knocked down. Fumbles the football at the end of the play and is picked up by Tui Molowau. He runs it left side to the Minnesota 10-yard line. And taken out of bounds around the 6 is Jalen Tui Molowau. It was Jack Sawyer who forced the fumble. Eventually, Tui Molowau got tackled out of bounds, and the Buckeyes are going to have a first-and-goal situation as they reside again in the Giant Eagle red zone.
There's a fumble recovered by Ohio State.
But again, it was Jack Sawyer who forced the fumble, and Jalen Tui Molowau picked it up. And as he did last year at Penn State, he moved it upfield before he was forced out of bounds. One of the Minnesota linemen, Ariante Ursor, finally knocked him out of bounds.
Yeah, how about Jack Sawyer coming on
a 20-0 lead. Snap McCord. Throws quickly right side. Caught by Harrison in the end zone for a touchdown on a 4-yard run. McCord to Harrison. 26-0 Ohio State.
No one's been able to cover Marvin Harrison on that simple slant route inside. He sets it up so nice. He puts some fake moves on Kyle. Allows him to come open.
A third down. Kaliakmanis looking to throw again. He'll arch that one down the right side of the field. Intercepted by Hancock. Brings it across the 50. Hancock on his way to the right side to the Minnesota 30. Jordan Hancock to the Gophers 20. And he's going to be taken down by quarterback Ethan Kaliakmanis at the Minnesota 14. Jordan Hancock with his second interception of the season. And Ohio State another short field to work with.
How about this defense? Sack, turnover, score 3 plays later. Now an interception here in the third quarter, early in the third quarter, just 11:30 to go. And he almost runs it down, and they're going to give Ohio State a flag for that excessive.
Mirko to put it down at the 22-yard line for a 32-yard try. Perlman snaps, Mirko spots, fielding kicks. It's up, and good. A 32-yard field goal for Jaden Fielding, increasing Ohio State's lead to 30-0 in the third quarter. McCord out of the pistol, hands to Hayden, running straight ahead to his own 30, 35, 40, tackled at the 44. And it was safety Coleman Bryson that brought Dallin Hayden down, but not before he racked up another first down. Snap to McCord, who looks to throw on the right. Tosses where it's caught by Fleming, going right to the ground of the 44 of Minnesota in front of corner Trayvon Jones, and that moves the chains with another first down. Ohio State at the 34 of Minnesota with 2.5 to play in the third quarter. And McCord back to pass. He pulls the trigger with a pass up the left side. Caught by Xavier Johnson, goes down to the ground at the 19 of Minnesota in front of a couple of defenders. One of them safety Tyler Newman, and Xavier Johnson's catch gives who's the up man in the eye, McCord under center. He'll fake the handoff, look to throw, lobs it left corner of the end zone where it is caught by Cade Stover for a touchdown on a 1-yard toss. McCord to Cade Stover, who gets his 5th touchdown of the year. And it's 36-0 Ohio State.
Well, they pounded, and it didn't work. They said, hey, let's try something a little bit easier. They snuck Cade Stover out in that left flat. Kyle McCord picks up another touchdown passing and
sets up in a shotgun with Pryor to his left. Give to Pryor running right side. Pryor's going to be stopped at the Minnesota 43. Tracking him down for the Gophers was defensive back Coleman Bryson. And the coaches are going to meet at the middle of the field to signal the end of the football game. And as the final seconds tick off the clock, Ohio State is going to walk away from here with a 37-3 win over Minnesota, which means it's the start of Michigan week. Final score, 37-3. Ohio State defeats Minnesota. This is the Ohio State Sports Network from Learfield.